All right, welcome back to Studio 40 Live. Having breakfast. It's always a celebration when you have breakfast, right?
We should.
We breakfast, celebrate.
Why did we not serve? We have Fox and Goose in the house that we're coming to. We should have served these guys breakfast.
Well, that's what they're going to be doing with the MLK Community Breakfast Celebration that's coming up on Saturday. MLK Day coming up on Monday. This is big. Welcome, guys.
It is.
Thank you.
Yeah, excited. Rod, I know Elk Grove, obviously. People call you I call you the mayor of the region, but city council there in Elk Grove. You're always looking to do special things, give back to your constituents, the community, make it a better place. This is something you started years ago, and you kind of figured out a way to bring it back. You want to tell people a little bit about the breakfast and what you've put together?
Yeah, so the MLK breakfast that we're having on Saturday is a great way to kick off the MLK birthday weekend. We started the event in 2018 with a group of community volunteers who wanted to do something to honor the legacy and memory of Dr. Martin Luther King, and we did it for a couple of years. In 2020, we did the last event before we shut down for COVID. Sure. Took a couple of years off, and now we're back.
That's so great.
We did last year's event and teamed up, and now we're teaming up with NAN Sacramento and Dr. DeCoy.
Yeah, stepping it up a little bit.
To take it up a new level and make it fun, make it exciting.
Dr. Porter, tell us a little bit about NAN, National Action Network. Tell us what that's all about.
Right, so the National Action Network is a civil rights social justice organization that was founded by Reverend Al Sharpton, and we were established in 2018 in response to what happened with the Stephon Clark tragedy in Meadowview. But we came upon that scene to just lend our voice to that situation. Then we teamed up with Rob on last year on the MLK Breakfast, and I guess we did it pretty good. We spoke, and we've been friends for a while. I'm an Elk Grove resident.
Oh, there you go.
He was like, hey, why don't you take this over? And so I thought it was a good idea at the time. You know, I was like, let's try it. Every time we come in and try to elevate the breakfast and really make it a community event.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit, what can people expect if they need something, looking for something to do, especially in this way? What can they expect at the breakfast coming up this weekend?
Well, they can expect to be inspired and empowered and have a lot of fun, you know, and that's what MLK Jr., his message was all about, bringing unity in the community and moving forward and shaping tomorrow.
Love that.
And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. We're looking at excite people. We're looking to honor community leaders who have been doing work in the community. Right. We're also looking to have a lot of entertainment, dancers, choir, inspirational speaker, with Dr. Ephraim,
Dr. Smith.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And so having people there, the whole intention is to make people excited, inspired, and ready to enjoy the Dr. King's weekend.
What a great way
ready to figure out to do something in the community.
Yeah, there you go. Because I know there are a lot of different opportunities to get involved around the community, various communities across the region, across Sacramento. So what a great way to get it started. If people, I see we have a flyer there, people want to learn a little bit more, they want to come, they need to get a spot, obviously. What's the best way to do that?
The best way to do that is to go to Eventbrite.
Okay.
You can identify the event there, purchase your tickets online. And we have a QR code in the upper right-hand corner of the flyer that is available on social media, and we can also send it out to you. But those are the two best ways to sign up and get involved in this and get a seat.
You can always go to nansacramento.org to get that information.
You have it as well on your website.
Of course.
What other events do you have lined up? I'm sure it's you're working year-round, obviously, but this weekend seems to culminate in a lot of activity. It's such a cool platform, great weekend. What else do you guys have ready to rock and roll?
Well, we're one chapter out of 100 chapters in the nation, and so on the 20th, that the National Action Network will be in D.C. doing a rally, just honoring Martin Luther King Day. At the same time doing the inauguration in D.C., but Reverend Sharpton will be leading that effort there at the same time. You know, not in the opposition, but just to lift up the message of Martin Luther King during the same time.
Yeah, no, that's great, man.
The breakfast celebration. Thanks, guys.
Congratulations. And I know these, especially having an event that you started, had to take a little break from, and now are bringing back. It's just fantastic. So kudos to you for doing that, championing that through.
Thank you, Scott.
There's all that information, a little bit about NAN Sacramento, if you want to get involved there. But head on out to that MLK Community Breakfast. It's going to be a good one. District 56 in Elk Grove. Information where you need it.
Yep, coming up this Saturday.